Hello dear viewer or noble subscriber, welcome to the Simplify IT channel where we are simplifying IT problems. Today we are going to simplify the name resolution problem. Have you ever wondered how your device determines which server to connect to when you're accessing your favorite website, such as YouTube? There are many millions of websites exist on the internet, but devices do not operate with names, only with IP addresses. After all, it cannot be that everyone has their own address book of the internet, or a local file where there is a mapping of website names and IP addresses that would also need to be updated. Today we will explore the technology that solves this problem. Our task will be to understand how a site name transforms into a specific IP address. The technology was defined in 1983 and is called DNS, or Domain Name System. Later the technology evolved towards greater security, and since 2010 DNSSEC has been implemented, which use certificates in the background. Most likely your device is already configured to use a specific DNS server, and you obtain this configuration via DHCP. It could be your corporate server, your internet service provider server, or publicly available one like 8888 or 1111. So I queried these public servers about apple.com address, and you see it on the picture. Let's go deeper into the technology and review a simple scenario to understand the basics. Imagine that we already sent a query to resolve a site name to your DNS server. I mean, your browser has sent it on your behalf when you typed a site name. If the DNS server knows the answer, for example, it could be a DNS server where queried zone is stored and you requested a site name from that zone, or the answer is already in a server cache because someone before you wanted to obtain the same information. Okay, you got the DNS answer. But let's suppose that it's not the case. What's happened next? The next scenario is your DNS server doesn't know the answer and must somehow understand where to begin its search. In fact, at the end of each requested name, your DNS client adds a dot, marked red on the screen. And the zone responsible for this dot is managed by the root DNS servers. This is a pre-configured list of servers. Then, our DNS server decomposes this query into the components, builds a chain and begins its search. Let's do the same. As you see on the screen, I have separated the requested name by color. So our DNS server requested a root server or servers responsible for the dot zone, about which servers are responsible for .com zone. After it queries DNS server responsible for .com zone, about which servers are responsible for contoso.com zone. And after it queries contoso.com DNS server about the exact record. After these recursive queries, our DNS server receives a reply and returns it to the client. In the end, the client knows which IP address corresponds to the site and forwards a packet with exact this address in the destination IP address field. Job's done, as they say in Warcraft 3. Additionally, as always, I want to share with you some tips for the troubleshooting. They are in the video description right down below, please check them out. That's all, I hope you enjoyed the video and information provided. If so, hit the like button and subscribe not to miss the upcoming videos. Thank you and goodbye.
Run.